Hi, I'm Linda from Narrow Key Pianos. I am an educator, a performer, and a lifelong advocate of a keyboard that actually fits small hands. Today, I want to share a piece with you that is close and dear to my heart, Oscar Peterson's Land of the Misty Giants. Land of the Misty Giants is in the grade 10 RCM book. It's full of sweeping textures, jazz harmonies, and big chords. If you have small hands, many of the chords that Oscar wrote in this piece will be out of your reach, unless you have narrow keys. Let me show you what's possible. So here we have the music for Land of the Misty Giants, and it starts off just beautifully. Not too big a chord. And now he uses the whole tone scale to create the mist. Up, there's our first chord. Now I can reach a ninth very uncomfortably, hand outstretched, no notes in between on the big keys. In other words, I can't really reach a ninth. But here, well, let me show you. So we have this passage with the ninth a couple of times. There it is. And it's not just a ninth on the outside of the keys. There's notes in the middle too. And you have to bring out this melody. All of which is impossible for small hands to do on big keys and very possible on narrow keys. Another ninth. Raindrops. End of introduction and on to the main theme. Even when you have a big chord like that, you can bring out the melody. Now in the left hand, he rolls it, of course, or arpeggiates it, but if you can put your hand over the whole chord, like this. Let's switch over to this view. Into the keys. Can you reach that? So you can just hit it confidently rather than, at the edge of the keys and over rotating the wrist. So that's just another part that is easier when the keys fit your hands. Okay, let's continue. Another ninth, full of big intervals. You want to hold on to that A and you want to bring out those top notes. Those chords. Here we go again. To express the emotion of a piece, you want to have confidence at the keys. Now he gets into an exciting part. Big chords, the four biggest chords of the piece. Let me show them to you. In pink, we have a D flat 9, not too bad. A C13, big. A G flat 9, going to a very spread out F6. And if we take a look at the top, there's my 10th. Even that little section right in there It's in between the melody. You have to completely relax your hand before you attempt that to get everything. And if your hand is really stretched out, you can't relax it very easily or at all. There they are again. Not a problem. And yes, you could roll them, but to bring out that melody with the majesty of the chord, that's how they're meant to be played. Here it is again. Now here, very top, under that mezzo forte, nothing. So you've just played this beautiful big, and I use my right hand to do that C sharp. I could reach it with my left hand, just my choice. But then you clear it. And then here we go again. Now something's coming up. We've got a first ending. I could just make that a little clearer. But we're going to go back a page, and when Oscar Peterson returns to this section over here, let's see if I can get it back. There. He does the same chords, and then he improvises. And well, I'll just play you what I play here. Let's just do this here. So we're going to go and start with the same chords. And then when I'm choosing notes, a lot of times I hear in my head chords that I can't play. But now I can. And then you continue. Maybe a few more notes. I could just grab a ninth, heard it, played it. Or, yeah. And then back to that quiet spot. And then take it out. Make a big deal of it this time. Play around with the rhythms. And then the chorale at the end. Big chords are all gone. Oscar Peterson even rolls that chord. I've taught this piece to students with small hands, and I've seen the frustration when they can't play it at all. If you've ever felt that way, it's not you, it's the piano. So check out Athena with her 5.5-inch octave. It's made for musicians who want real music with a better fit.